everyone. So today's topic of discussion, it would be favorite online resources. What are your favorite online resources? You have to discuss on it. I hope everyone is comfortable with this topic. You will have 3-4 minutes to think about it later, and one of you will come for the introductory part. One will come with the introduction. Then he will tell us what is the topic about. He will share his perspective. He will share his thoughts. Then each one of you will pop up with your ideas, right? Then everyone will share their perspective, how they agree with certain points, how they disagree with certain points. And later, when I say you that the topic is going to be at the end, one of you will come for the conclusion, right? So every one of you will have 3-4 minutes.
Favorite online resources.
Yeah, favorite online resources.
That means, ma'am, which type of thing we are observing?
That I cannot now, I have to tell you. I'll tell you at the end. If you all go with the topic well. Like yesterday, do not go for the same manner that you could not understand the topic and everyone answered wrong. The entire discussion was wrong yesterday because you could not understand the topic, okay? Is the topic comfortable to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, okay, 3 minutes and then I'll start. Yeah, okay. Everyone is ready?
Yes, ma'am.
So why don't you from your video?
Ma'am.
Okay. So who's going to start with the introductory one?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, friends. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I asked who is going to start. I'll tell you who is going to start.
Me.
Sagar, Sanjay, Sameer, everyone wants to start. See, you should be a good one. I'm giving you a title. Jiska nahi hua, uske baad main band dungi. Who wants to start it out? Let's start with Sanjay. Sagar, you did yesterday. Okay. Now, Sanjay, start it out, and I'm giving you a discussion, some kind of a web pages, documents, online resources, any of the applications. You can mention all these things in the favorite online resources. Okay. So basically, the purpose should be solved for the educational sector. Please, in your introduction, define your this. You can say the meaning first, what it carries, then your perspective, your favorite, and then everyone. Let's discuss on this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, friends. My name is Sanjay Sharma, and I take the opportunity to initiate the today's discussion. And I think the topic is quite interesting. The topic given for today's discussion is favorite online resources. And I think we all must, and I think we all have our favorite online resources in different categories. So the topic tells what that topic tells. The topic tells about like favorite online resources. So means there are different categories and different types of content we adopt online from different platforms. For example, I take the example, for example, news. So we adopt the news from different sources. Like there are online apps of different TV channels or different platforms. For example, Aaj Tak, Times of India, Dainik Bhaskar, and many more. And similarly, like for education purpose, there are many different platforms which are online, and we all have our favorite platforms. For the platforms for education are like YourPedia, An Academy, Byju's, and I think nowadays every coaching institute is coming with their online platforms. And similarly, for entertainment purpose, there are different platforms. For example, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and many more. Similarly, for podcast, also they will be in like a video form or only in audio form on different platforms, on YouTube also, on on Spotify and different apps also. So I think now I invite all of you to participate in the discussion.
Yes, Sanjay. I would like to agree with you. We have relevant topic today. We have various resources today available. So basically, the topic is very relevant, and the basically resources are something which we can utilize for our benefit to learn something, for discussions, for getting news, and we have various social medias and applications like this available today. And the online factor and the network availability has made it a very good opportunity for people to access online medias. And we have comparing with the conventional resources, our online resources are very easy to use and very accessible to the people. As Sanjay said, many social medias are available for our use. So yes, please continue.
Before digital revolution means resources were available, but it was only in text form. Means we can see, but it was not that much interactive. But as a human, I think by visual and by hearing, means if both the things combined, then human feels more interactive to absorb that content. So YouTube plays the most important role to make the humans socially addictive to digital platform. YouTube was the only thing which gave information regarding education, anything, whether means any types of education, whether it is academics, whether it is finance education, whether it would be regarding any scientific knowledge, whether it would be regarding some news. Means in today's life, means news analysis comes, means various YouTubers makes news analysis. So I think YouTube is one of the favorite online resource, and it is the best thing. Means means this means Netflix cannot give me, means it gives me entertainment, but it does not give me that type of education. So according to me, YouTube is my favorite online resource.
Friends, my favorite
Okay.
my favorite online resources are two. One is newspaper, online newspaper, and also another is YouTube channel. Newspaper acts as a raw material for success, for achievement of our goals. So I think online newspaper is very important for day-to-day activities of every citizen. So it enhances our knowledge, and it deals with various aspects, like it deals with political issues, economic issues, social issues, cultural issues, sports, entertainment. So it covers overall, it also covers national issues, international issues, local issues. So I think in my perspective, newspaper is the need of our hour. We should we should give
I will start.
And also my second favorite online resource is, as our friend said, Dubey, YouTube is making revolution in entire world. In YouTube also, I would like to watch educational content. It is playing a major role. Even top examinations like civil service examination also cracking with the help of YouTube. Without any coaching and material also. And also we can watch videos, we can visualize the videos, so that the assumption and also the things we can grab very easily by watching YouTube videos. And also from YouTube we can see public motivational speeches also, which acts as a career boost to it boosts our career also. And also debates, discussions, everything can be watched under YouTube.
I will take the discussion slightly to a different side. So, okay, we have talked about YouTube, we have talked about educational side. Now, I will try to point out what my online favorite resources, that the tools that we use in a very simple manner, the PDF tools, the online PDF tools that allow us to edit a PDF or convert it on different format, and those tools comes in handy. Sometimes we have to remove a background from our photo and upload it somewhere. These are very minor tools, but they come in handy at our most important times when you're filling a form. So these are the tools. There are more tools like that for Excel tools, and then there are the music tools which separate vocals. So for an aspiring singer who is trying to try his hand in singing, they can also use these tools to start their journey. And now these are the tools which looks very simple, but they come in handy at the important times. And the second tool I will talk about is that we need to preserve our heritage first. Okay, so our ancient old text, they need to be converted into digitized form, so that our future generation could learn about them and could know about our rich heritage and be proud of them. So there are certain tools that has been developed now that converts our old text in the same language to the new part. And recently we have heard that an Indian who resides in Australia, they have converted the Rig Veda and digitized them and brought that to online. So it is a great tool to have like this, which could convert our ancient old text and preserve it for the further future.
And we also have
I would like to raise one
point
point that online resources are playing a vital role in our today's society. There can be various type of online resources, like there can be educational resources, there can be leisure resources. And if I to be specific about the educational resources, they are categorized for various set of people. Like for elders, there can be different online educational resources, for neoliterates, for illiterates, for children. In my personal capacity, my personal first online favorite resource are the IIT libraries, because they have a lot of resources in them only. They have also formed the consortia. Suppose if a person is finding some sort of online material in IIT Gandhinagar and it is not available with that, but with the help of consortia, the librarian can access to some other library, and she can fetch out the resources for us. So that's a very important benefit for us. Second one is the journals. Actually, online journals.
How much time do you spend on that? Means I want to know just. How much time do you spend on that side?
For each and every day, means I used to see the current awareness service of the libraries which they provide, means what are the books are being added. And if
Brother, how much time I asked?
1 hour or 2 hours.
And most of the time, what you would be using?
In libraries.
No, means accept that. Okay, one and a half hour you served on that,
Yeah,
but after that, what do? You must be watching. You must be doing something for entertainment and all those things.
Yeah, definitely. I do many things, but this is my favorite thing. Means accessing a library is my favorite thing. I do a lot of things online, but this is my favorite one. And second favorite is my.
But what is the most? What is the most common thing you visit? Means what is the most common thing you visit except that?
Common thing, there is no common thing. Means everything is common. Means whatever I visit regularly. I visit YouTube.
Okay,
I visit social networking sites.
I will ask you directly.
I visit.
How much time do you spend on YouTube?
I didn't calculate it much, but yes, 1 or 2 hours I spend on that also.
Well, I will not agree because mostly I will not agree because minimum mostly people spend more than 4 hours. Means what I feel, means what I have seen. Means I will not agree with your statement.
Your perspective. It is not everyone's perspective.
Guys, according to me, this topic is favorite online resources. This topic is favorite online resources, and it has many perspectives. Like it changes by person to person. Means if you want to pursue data from the online resources, then it might be the matches with that person profession. Okay, so as the person profession changes, consuming the data from the online resources changes. Okay, and I would like to quote here Bill Gates.
One thing I would like to add, just a single thing that suppose Mr. Dubey, you are daily what you are eating. You might be not eating very fancy stuffs daily, but there must be one favorite dish of yours that you might not be eating daily. So there is a difference between a favorite online resources and things which you use regularly.
Actually, guys,
I will just
and your addictions.
Really
there is a distinction between the addiction and favorite online resources.
Extending the point of Vinay, I actually agree that suppose I am telling the story of mine that I spend a lot of time on the chart analysis of the stock market. I spend more time on charts and demat apps more than YouTube, because that is how I look for a side income. So it is not that what we are spending more time, it's about which tool we are finding for ourselves more useful to us. That is what Vinay was also.
Friends, I would like to give.
Online provided diversity research. Only one click, we get so many of researches here. So, in my opinion, I using most favorite is the DigiLockers and eSource Sindhu, because the eSource Sindhu providing the if you a PhD scholar, then they're providing some useful information, and they are providing the journal also. And DigiLocker, using DigiLocker, we cannot carry out the physical certificate in everywhere. So we are stored in DigiLockers. Then it will be helpful for whenever we go. It will be helpful. Without physical certificate.
I would like to bring. Into your notice the examples.
I think you have gone totally wrong. How can be someone's favorite DigiLocker? I don't get it, because okay, that app may be good, but that is useful. But I don't find that it would be favorite. How can you can you tell me how it can be your favorite?
Before you no. Hello.
Yes,
before DigiLocker, you did not have such kind of technology where we put our coffee and it is valid. Then it after DigiLocker is come, then a lot of people.
I'm telling that is good. Okay, that is good, but I don't think that it would be your favorite. I think you should reanalysis yourself. I think.
Hence, I would like to bring into your notice that. Yes.
Interest or favorite is different, no? We must be stand in some other website, but these are the like most favorite.
Yeah, guys.
Yes, friends, I would like to bring into notice that social and development aspect of online resources, friends. I would like to give some examples. In our state, net fiber connectivity program is carrying by Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister, and also UGC is also providing graduate and postgraduate courses online. So it is a very social upliftment program in my opinion, friends.
Yeah,
See,
I agree with
Yes,
Chetana
and
actually.
talking
I
about the
will try
point,
to.
once Wilkett has said, this internet could rule over the world, and exactly what he has said, that his prediction going in good correct way. He Now, because we have to first recognize what are the different online resources are available right now, whether it is from geoinformatics sources, geoinformatics sources, whether it is from defense sector, whether it is from archaeological sector, or whether it is from history sector. See, these all platforms are available on the internet right now. So my favorite online resource is YouTube only, because we can find these all sectors commonly in the YouTube, and this is really a flexible data available there. We could really it is easily accessible also, and
yeah,
also I would like to share here.
Yeah,
Every person has a different
I
perspective
also
to
want to add
see
here.
and to conceive the data from the resources, because it should match its profession, it should match its hobby, it should match with the person's skills. So if right now, if he want to develop a skill, he is able to develop skill from online platforms. And
yeah, I agree to Sagar, and
Yeah,
I actually want to say that when we
I,
want to buy
yeah,
something into the market, we go and search in YouTube only about the reviews, what they get about the high
In
quality products. Some people they buy and they review it, and we get the benefits of it. And this is the point.
yeah,
And
in support of YouTube,
and
take the
about
point of
in support of
Janendra
YouTube,
forward
I
yeah,
would
that
like to
Sanjay,
say
speak.
one
we are
thing. Anil,
Friends,
in
we
support
are
of YouTube,
using
I would like to
this
say
online
one thing.
resources in
It is
our
the only
day-to-day
one
life,
platform
from
where we can get education,
from buying groceries,
where we can
from
do
buying
marketing. Means where we can get
Right.
any,
Only
where we can prepare for any exam. Means uh, any exam you can think we can prepare from YouTube.
Okay,
Means means anything,
okay,
means
Devrat.
any famous thing,
Let me.
any
There is
yes,
regarding
there,
personal
there
Janendra,
is
I
one
information.
want
more
to
side.
Means
There
we
is
can get
one more.
anything from
yes,
YouTube,
Let me
and I
tell you
don't
about
think.
education first. There is one. Devrat, it's to you that there is a portal called Swayam, developed by Government of India, and it
yeah,
is
so
a vast
NPCIL is there.
educational portal. So there are a lot of from post graduation, graduation level. There are courses from IIMs. So it is not that YouTube is everything, but yes, there are other portals also where you can get quality education certifications at a very reasonable cost, and that will add value to your resume. And from
Yes,
that, you
Saubhagya,
can
I
friends,
would
I
like
would
to
like
add one
Yeah,
point
so
that yes, there are various platforms like Swayam, like Naptil, there are Abhilekh Patel also for the archaeologist. They can also induct in that. There are various skill learning platforms like Udemy. There you can get, and there are various distance learning platform which provides online education like IGNU also. They have started their online distance education also. So these
friends,
are various good platforms by which they are actually two things are very more important in online resources
yeah, so yeah,
friends, I would like
yes,
to
can I
bring
speak?
negative.
that it can be accessible from anywhere. You can access it at any time, means according to your own comfort. Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah, so
basically
actually we
giving us
talk
the
a lot about
educational.
Can
YouTube
I give
first.
the
They're
chance to the
fulfilling our
Samir?
educational
Give
part.
chance to the Samir.
Yeah, so yeah, actually we talk a
Dubey,
lot
give the
about
chance to the
YouTube. That
Samir.
yeah, I think YouTube is a favorite for anyone. But I think that
but
well, definitely YouTube provide us a more can I say interesting knowledge. Like yeah, definitely it can present the information in video, some cartoon format. So definitely we can say that yeah, the YouTube provide us in interesting way. But I think that for reliability, for can say the just to avoid misinformation, we should also try some other things just like to verify the data whether our data is correct or not, because nowadays we are living in those areas where the can say the content are available in abundant, but we don't rely on every data because definitely there are a lot of misinformation on the internet also. So I think that definitely we can first go with the YouTube just to get the initial knowledge so that we can able to understand the basics. But after that, if you want
yes,
to get, yeah, if you want to dive down, then I think that definitely for that we have to go on some other browser sites also.
Friends, I would
Yes,
like to
Sameer,
bring
we
negative
can't.
aspect.
I
I would
also
like to
want to-
bring negative aspect of online resources also into your consideration. That most of the fake news and cyber crimes, harassment issues are also social crimes also creating through online resources. So as a citizen of India, we should not do such things and we should be responsible also, I think so.
I will try to
Yes,
draw
Yes.
your
but
attention to one more. Just I want to add one more online tool that looks very interesting. Is that web plugins? Web plugins plays an important role. I will give you one example how they make our life easier. There is a LinkedIn plugin for Chrome extension as Chrome extension. So if that got a particular plugin is linked with your Chrome, that will really help you to make your LinkedIn profile better. So that is a very useful tool for us to have. Okay, so I will do the plugins
yes,
really play a important role here.
Yeah, so apart
to-
from this, I
Yes,
think
sir,
that we should
and
also discuss
to
about
add
those
here
things
important
also
about the
through
online
which
other
we can
resources that
able
we
to
use in our
make our
like,
information reliable, just
we-
like how to make any information, whether it is how to decide about any information, whether it is reliable or not, whether this is a misinformation or not. So I think we should also discuss about these things also.
yeah, and we
Yes.
have to talk
We
about actually
have done
Google
a lot
about
of revolution,
the main thing
revolutionary
actually.
thing right now in
We
GIS sector, in GPS sector, global positioning sector, global positioning system is there. If we go to the photogrammetric area, also there are a lot of online resources are available so that we can make this data in a concise manner. We can use this data and this is a really good sector right now. Let us this is coming in market in right now. This is coming in market like geoinformatics and GPS.
Yes, Sagar.
You
Yes,
already
Sagar.
aware
I
about
would
it.
like to
I agree, Sagar,
add
but
one
there
point
are various
that we shouldn't
types of tools
be
available, but
we shouldn't be
but there
100%
are various
dependent
types
upon
of
the
tools available.
yes, Sagar, I would
and I
like
think
to add one point
there
that
are
we
different
shouldn't be
online
100% dependent upon the platform which are actually not regulated like YouTube, because surfing YouTube depends upon
No,
upon
right
each and
now I'm
every
not
person's
talking about
wisdom.
YouTube. I'm talking about these GPS and GIS systems, which are
Yeah, yeah.
readily available
friends,
or
I think we also want to we also should discuss other platforms for online resources. For example, there are different online websites which contain research papers. For example, ResearchGate, and I think we should also discuss these platforms also for other than YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sanjay, but
ResearchGate
I
is a
think
very
favorite
good
online
platform for
resources.
the
There
good
are various types of
publication of
resources available
preprints.
in internet, but we have to talk about the favorite online resources actually. So and in my preference, I go with the YouTube and then with the Google. Actually, we use Google a lot of times, and Google is only the first thing which we type, and then we get the various websites and the tools and the PDFs and the educational sites, and that's and all that. Everything is great. The base is Google.
No,
So you can
I had a contradiction with you, Jayendra, that Google actually doesn't give you the correct answer always.
Yes.
Because the
but
recalling
the
of Google
favorite
is
resource. Favorite
it is
resource
a
is Google
it
only.
is a actually Jayendra, it is a very common resource which people knows. But it is not the 100% true resource, because people are not knowing about the other resources. Suppose if you are a research scholar, you won't be accessing the Google for your publications. You must be using the Google Scholar instead of that. Google tells you a lot of answers. Means suppose if you are typing a query in that, your query's answer can be at different page. Its recall is not very high, but there are various
okay.
other search
Yeah.
engines like
Okay.
SciFinder, Cyrus.
Yes.
These
Okay.
are
At
the
this
very
would
point,
like
important scientific search engines which we can use, and you can fetch the results.
Yeah,
okay.
Friends,
but
I would
we
like
can
to
verify
at this
those
point
data
of
about
our
the real
after
data or the
searching
fake
so
data.
many
It is
sites
about
and
the
after
favorite
reading so
There
many
should
sites. I think that
it
we
should
can
be
able to
regulated
verify
properly.
those
YouTube
data.
means there are many
okay.
fake news on the YouTube also. I think YouTube should be regulated. I agree on that point. But I don't agree means Vinay told that many platforms are available such as Coursera, Udemy. But my friend, all these names came to me. I mean, I came to know from YouTube only. So I think for me, YouTube would be one of my favorite. And
Yeah,
as I mean,
I also agree.
This is
And
already algorithm
just one
set
thing,
by
just 10
the
seconds.
company. This is already
Yes,
algorithm set by the company.
definitely,
Whenever you go to
the
Let's,
related can be
friends,
favorite for you.
the related
Friends,
site to you
let's
only.
broadly
That
categorize.
is the
Let's
Favorite is a
broadly
subjective
categorize.
thing.
algorithm.
That is for sure.
Yes.
Let's categorize our online resource, favorite online resource tool. So I think
Friends,
we have found three. One is informative tools, another is utility tools, and another conveyance tools. Informative
And
tools, YouTube.
one more is entertainment tools also.
Entertainment
Yes.
tools. Yes. The utility tool is that of PDF editor, music editor, any type of the conveyance tools is like the plugins I talked about, and the entertainment tools like Netflix and other streaming websites. So on these four tools, if we'll see that the regulations part is not monitored properly. Any site, information, there is
friends,
misinformation.
but friends,
Uh,
government has created so many websites which was regulated by government of India only. No, we can follow such websites. I would like to add few points to what Vinay said. Vinay is saying the reliability of websites. So we can prefer government websites like Ministry of Education, HRD. So we can get various types of information from these websites, no, which is
Just one
reliable
second.
in nature.
I came
Yes,
to know
I agree
about
with
YourPedia
Kedana.
from YouTube only. For that.
yes, we agree
But
YouTube is a favorite platform, but that is not the only platform. We are talking about that one.
That is true. That is true. Means I'm not telling, but I'm talking about my favorite. So means I will support that only.
Yeah,
Means
it's
I will
okay
talk
that YouTube is I
on
think
behalf of
favorite
that
for
only.
everyone. But when it's come to reliability, or can say when it's come to verification, I don't think that everyone's going to rely only on YouTube. Whether
Yes, yes.
you have to
Yes.
verify
I think
that.
friends,
We cannot rely on that.
age
Yes,
criteria.
Samir.
Cannot rely
We
on
also
that, but
consider the age criteria also, because this online resources changes as age changes. So the people from variety of ages, the people from like we can take the examples of kids. The kids below 20 ages, they watches only sites related to their study and related to their source of interest. Most of the kids are now get addicted to the online games also. So according to me, these online resources, pursuing these online resources depend upon these ages of the people. And also, if we come to the professionals which use these online platforms for their growth of career, and also there are variety of sectors available on online platform now, like a defense sector. If you could see right now, defense sector, they related to the information related to their instruments, related to their missiles and all these things we can get online. This information we can get online. And also, if we go to the age above 60, they can pursue the online resources like
Yeah, so it's okay.
Friends,
I
I would
believe
like
that
to
it's
speak
every,
about. I would
it's
like to
depend
speak
on
about
person to
benefits.
person what he wants to watch.
Friends, I would like to speak about
Yes.
benefits of online resources also. It is online resources are decreasing rural and urban divide also, and also it is creating it is established it is providing upliftment of underprivileged sections of the society also. And also nowadays many job opportunities, become aware of many job opportunities which may not know previously, but these online resources are providing many opportunities to various sections of the society, I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Because of
Ketna.
the
Friends,
easy
I would
access
like
of
to
all
add
those
an
resources, I think so that
important
this
topic.
type of awareness just created in the society, and people came to know about all these things, that yeah, I have this type of opportunity in these sectors also.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's why, yeah,
Yes.
definitely is
Friends, I would like to add a point.
divide of those urban and rural people.
Yes, I would like to ask you guys, should we first define or differentiate between the favorite resources and the addictive resources? I think there is a confusion between us about this topic. Can we discuss in this? Favorite and addictive, what is the difference? For me, I think there is a difference between the favorite and the addictive. Or I
I
am
think
confused, right?
Addictive is
I think
somewhat a negative term also, because addictive is we don't want to do that, but we consciously we don't want to do that. Yes, but we are doing that. For example, some people are addicted to the social networking, some people are addicted to the YouTube, some people are so and so, they are getting addicted. But what is the favorite resource means, which is giving you the information which you need at the right time. Means
I feel that I feel same like that of Vinay, that
I think you are wrong on that
particular
side.
time,
Favorite means which you are liking to use. That is, it's simple.
Yes, yes.
If I am benefiting,
it is getting, it is giving me right information or nothing like
right
that.
information at the
I'm
right
liking
time.
to use that. That means favorite.
If I'm benefiting from that information or some tools, then that will be my favorite. But if
Definitely.
at leisure and any leisure point I have nothing to do, but I'm watching something, that will be addictive, I think.
But friends, okay, continue.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I want to have that differentiate that our friend told
But
us that.
But friends, kids may not be aware of favorite or addictive. No, sometimes they play games, video games, all these things, and the favorite turns into addictive aspect. No, here.
That's why there is a term called digital literacy and digital awareness. They should be imparted to the individual by the society. Those who know, those are aware of that, as well as by the government. There are various programs also conducted in various institutions about the digital literacy. There are various corporate social responsibilities also, which are conducted by various organizations in order to spread about the awareness about the digital means what can be the pros and cons of digital environment.
Okay, who wants to conclude now?
Yes,
I would like to.
Yes, ma'am. Jayendra.
Okay, Vinay, you can conclude. Anyone else who wants to speak for last 1 minute?
Ma'am, actually, there means Vinay, I would like to tell you means favorite means, as you told that, okay, means if we are getting some right information from that, that would be my favorite. Means I don't think that favorite means you are liking to use. That's simple. Okay,
Yes.
means
If you are suppose
one example.
Yeah.
Suppose means, okay, mostly we are adult, and means if some people like to watch adult content, means that side would be favorite for them. It is not that, okay, that is giving me good information. It is not like that. I am liking to use it. That is my favorite. Simple.
That is yeah, Devrat. Yeah,
I agree
I would like to add that. Yes, Devrat, that it is favorite for them because they are liking, but they definitely they don't want to use because they are addicted to that. There are various medical helps also given for these type of people. You must be knowing that there are various medical consultations also.
That is not my concern. Means
so
I'm just telling favorite means, okay, means favorite means we are liking and mostly what people are using. If people means if people are using that, mostly means they are liking.
I think resources.
Okay, Devrat, just 1 point, Samir.
I think people we are deviating from the topic. Like online resources should be means their online resources are available right now. We can categorize these resources like web pages, Google search engines are available, and I think web pages, search engines, and according to the local area network is there. This how should we categorize the online resources? Because
no, I think the broad category should be
one of the that is not a this is one of the resource like YouTube. You have said LinkedIn, and you have said about the other social media. You have discussed. These are one of the type of online resource, not a total. You can't say like YouTube or any other app is online resource. It is a part of social media, and social media is a part of online resource, I think. So
I think the broad category
pages, Google search engines.
Okay, Vinay, just conclude it out. Just conclude.
Yes, ma'am. Every person, thank you, ma'am, for giving us an opportunity to discuss on the topic called favorite online resources. According to the subjective opinion of each and everyone, we came across a conclusion that there are various online resources which benefit the society, as well as there has certain cons also. The online information resources can be categorized into various types, like informative resources, which provides us information when we need it. We can search them online and we can satisfy our informative needs. Second one is the entertainment resources, means in our leisure time, whatever we want to do. Suppose we want to watch some movies, we can watch some videos, we can listen to some music, we can play games. So we can do it online. These are the entertainment sort of resources. And the third one is the utility sources, which we can do. Like one of my friend has told that utility tools means the tasks which we want to do. For suppose I want to edit a picture, we can do it with the help of various softwares online. So these are also various sort of resources. We can edit some videos, we can make our CVs, we can do various sort of things online. So these are the online resources which are which are beneficial for each and every sector of the society, each and every category of the society. And digital literacy is also one of the major concepts being discussed, because without having a digital literacy, one cannot access these online resources. That's what we have discussed, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Now listen, everyone, before I come to each and everyone's perspective, whatever one person spoke, the problem which I faced is, what was the topic? Favorite online resources. That was the topic. You had multiple online resources. One could start with a definition. It was started by Sanjay. You yourself told, I want to give the introduction, right? First you start bluffing it out. That is not an accurate way. Online apps hai, Aaj Tak hai, it could be better. See, it was very average the way you introduced. I think after this, Jayendra started with the introduction. The resources which are utilized for, you can say, some kind of a purpose. He bola tha Jayendra ne? Jayendra, where are you?
Ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever I told you what is a topic about, go for the definition purpose. What do you mean by online? Because you have to capture it out. If you have to introduce, it could be that, yeah, there are some web pages, documents that provide some kind of a useful information, and there are various dimensions. You do not share your personal favorite, any perspective, right? So I had told you before also, पहले एक generic चलो, बाद में अपना perspective दो कि मेरा favorite कौन सा है. ये नहीं आप सबने अब ये बता दिया dimensions बहुत ज़्यादा है. You just discuss different dimensions. Spotify है, कुछ different dimensions बोल दिया. अपना favorite बताया था उस time पे. वहीं पे उन्होंने आपने बाकियों को welcome कर दिया. So you have to tell about your own dimension. There you lack subject, right? उसके बाद Jayendra, you started with the definition. That was okay, right? Natural availability. मुझे ये नहीं समझ आया. Topic natural आपका था कि simple favorite online resources. बाद में digress होके सारे जाने. Vinay was there, Ketna was there, everyone. Why you got to the negative perspective? तुम लोगों ने blogs खत्म कर दिए थे. And it is all about the professions. Like one thing I liked about Saubhagya was he was trying to push up different dimensions. कि अगर editing वाले लोगों को editing वाले कुछ apps अच्छे लगेंगे. एजुकेशन वाले लोगों को एजुकेशन वाले, यूपीएससी वाले को डिफरेंट लगेंगे, जो एंटरटेनमेंट वाले हैं उनको वीडियोस के अच्छे लगेंगे. हर एक का तो यू शुड हैव डिस्कस्ड वन ऑन वन पर्सपेक्टिव. देयर यू लैक. इंस्टेड यू स्टार्टेड डाइग्रेसिंग फ्रॉम द टॉपिक कि चलो हम नेगेटिव्स पे आ जाते हैं. हाउ वी आर बिकमिंग सो मच डिपेंडेंट ऑन जीपीएस, यूट्यूब. व्हाई यू आर डिस्कसिंग दैट? एंड एवरीवन, यूट्यूब का टॉपिक स्टार्ट किया था, आई थिंक इट वाज स्टार्टेड बाय देवव्रत. देवव्रत स्टार्टेड, राइट? स्टार्टिंग व्हाट इज विजुअल प्लस हियरिंग. दैट वाज वेरी गुड पॉइंट, दैट नाउ पीपल आर बिकमिंग मोर इंटरैक्टिव एंड देयर आर सम पॉइंट्स. एंड यूट्यूब, तुम लोगों ने YouTube को ही पकड़ लिया बाद में. Favorite online resources, it depends upon the professional perspective which you are, you can say, coming from the background. आपके background के according आपका favorite होता है कोई. कई लोग YouTube नहीं चलाते होंगे. If you talk about elderly people and all that, they are into YouTube. Sometimes some people are into social and you can say active status. तो छोटे बच्चे हैं वो YouTube की जगह I think they can be into, say youth can be into entertainment, games में हो सकते हैं. तो आप लोग dimensions कैसे कर सकते थे? Age के according diversify कर सकते थे. प्रोफेशंस के अकॉर्डिंग कर सकते थे. वो किसी ने नहीं किया. No one did. I like that point of Saubhagya, जिसने उसके बाद he started with the tools. Like right now I want to bring it into new dimension. That he started with the tools, PDF online tools हैं, वो side income के tools हैं. That was a good point. LinkedIn का जब आपने start किया वो अच्छा point था. पर बीच में क्यों digress हो जाते हो? बहस नहीं करनी होती. It is not about कि मुझे ज्यादा बोलना है. It is about, I always say, you quality points बोलो और topic से digress मत हो. Vinay, your conclusion was okay, but it was, जब आपने starting में बोल दिया ना, there are some cons. हमने cons की तो बात ही नहीं करनी थी. There were, आप लोगों ने blogging का mention नहीं किया. How many people are learning? Writing वाले किसी app का mention नहीं किया. Writing की कितनी applications हैं? अगर आप Play Store पे जाते हो तो कितनी applications मिलती हैं? Why don't you go? अभी interview preparation की, अभी कुछ और preparation की. Every time that everyone lacked, किसी का अच्छा point नहीं था. इसमें अगर मैं if I say you, Ketna, today you were very average. Generally speaking, I don't know if you had not good points or something. You started with this online newspaper and all that. अगर online newspaper से भी start किया, talk about some kind of application. In shorts की बात कर लेते. Simple ये नहीं बताना होता. And same सौभाग्य में भी यही गलती थी. आपने सौभाग्य, you started with the online some kind of a tools. ये online PDF tools है. Better was to name and give examples and give content about it. सिंपल ये नहीं बताना ऑनलाइन न्यूज़पेपर्स अवेलेबल है, हम ऑनलाइन न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ सकते हैं, वो तो आपने एक सिंपल जेनरिक बोल दिया। उसके बाद कितना आपकी गलती क्या थी, आपने ऐप के बारे में नहीं बताना शुरू किया, आपने ये बता दिया न्यूज़पेपर में हम क्या क्या चीजों को जानते हैं, हम इकोनॉमी सुन सकते हैं, हम स्पोर्ट्स कर सकते हैं। रेदर इट वाज दिस दैट एप्लीकेशन मेक इट इजियर फॉर द सेस दैट वी कैन रीड इट एनी टाइम। इन शॉर्ट्स क्या करती है या कोई और एप्लीकेशन कर देते हैं, हम उनको सिर्फ अकॉर्डिंग टू इट comes as a notification and we can only click the notification, or you can say through the you can headline, whichever we like, we can read at the night. आपका टॉपिक क्या था, ऑनलाइन रिसोर्स फेवरेट। ये नहीं था कि न्यूज़पेपर कैसे हेल्प करेगा, वो एप्लीकेशन हेल्प कैसे करेगी। एप्लीकेशन में आ जाओ मेन बेसिकली, ठीक है, ग्राफिक्स अच्छे होते हैं, पिक्चर पिक्टोरियल रिप्रेजेंटेशंस अच्छी होती है।
For example, Hindu newspaper can be read through website only, no ma'am, without any application.
So you could have mentioned that. That is what I'm saying. Examples though.
That I mentioned about website.
About that online newspaper, it covers various issues. Talk about the application. How about like it could be better. And वही चीज मेंशन करो या वेबसाइट का पूरा नाम दो, ठीक है, कि वेबसाइट्स के अकॉर्डिंग आप कंटेंट जा सकते हो। नॉट अबाउट द न्यूज़पेपर के बेनिफिट्स पे नहीं जाना था कितना, वहां पे गलती थी। ये बताना न्यूज़पेपर का वाला पॉइंट अच्छा था, पीडीएफ टूल्स का पॉइंट बताना अच्छा था, बट अगर आप उसको कोई रेफर ही नहीं कर रहे हो, किस तरह से आप वेबसाइट पे जा रहे हो या टूल या ऐप पे जा रहे हो, उससे आपका पॉइंट कोई वेटेज नहीं बनेगी, ठीक है। इफ आई हैव टू रेट ऑल ऑफ यू, अब अनिल ने दिया था डिजी लॉकर एंड ऑल दैट, अनिल गेव द पॉइंट राइट, वो एक अच्छा पॉइंट था बिकॉज उसने भी न्यू डायमेंशन ऐड किया। Last and last, I always say, you whosoever adds a new dimension in the GD, that person gets a pointer. तुम लोगों ने बाद में YouTube पर डिस्कशन कर दी है ना, I think इतना started with the you can say some kind of a programs. सागर ने YouTube पे स्टार्ट कर दिया। तुम्हारा स्टार्टिंग किसने किया था YouTube का? It was started by देवव्रत। देवव्रत would get a point. इस तरह से होता है, whenever who gets a dimension, तुम लोगों की डिस्कशन के लिए फिर कोई मायने नहीं रखती, because you are targeting that person, you took an idea from that person. Perspective change करो। Then again Saubhagya came with new idea. I think Saubhagya ने दिया था, it was like some kind of a LinkedIn work profile and all that. That was a good point. LinkedIn पे क्यों नहीं mention किया, quicker mention कर देते हैं। कुछ और applications में employment is there, the youth who are unemployed, they would be looking for an employment opportunities, right? Clear? तो उस तरह से, so I, according to me in this discussion, Saubhagya was the winner because he wanted to try different dimensions. Apart from it, one person who I call it as Devrat had given a very starting good point that how it helps it has become, you can say visual and you can say the audio ones was compiled. तो ये pointers है, कुछ याद रहते हैं। समीर, why you were speaking less? बीच पे points याद आ रहे थे कि मिल नहीं रहे थे?
Ma'am, you are telling me?
No, समीर।
पहले काफी crowd था मैम, तो that's why.
It's not about crowd now. If I say you, अभी सौभाग्य ने कितने को points दिए थे? He is interacting. He has been in the GD for the first time with me, right? Ketna, I always praise Ketna. Ketna code बहुत अच्छी है ये। आज I was finding it so average of Ketna that I was missing कि Ketna कहाँ है? It is always about a topic की difference क्या आप कर रहे हो, कि dimensions क्या दे रहे हो, ये मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ। सागर, एक problem है in your content is all that. जब आपने GPS and all that आपने कुछ चीजें mention करनी शुरू कर दी, dependency की कहाँ पे बातें आ रही? वो क्यों ले आए साथ में?
मुझे टॉपिक ही नहीं समझ में आया फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, बिकॉज़
Yes ma'am, topic is somewhat confusing.
ऑनलाइन
The very initial stage. Are you okay with
online resources might be in terms of search
Yes
engine,
ma'am.
local area networks, and like that web pages. These are online resources. So in social media is one of the part of online resources, and there are different types of app there available like YouTube, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp, like that. So I don't know how to start this topic. I'm really jumbled.
Complex topic दे दो मैम, moderate. Everyone was मुझे ये दे दो, है ना? And I even asked you topic समझ आया ना, favorite online resource टॉपिक जब नहीं समझ आया ना, उसको समझने की कोशिश कैसे करते हैं, लीव इट ऑन द इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्ट, ठीक है। इंट्रोडक्शन जिसने देना था, आई थिंक इट वाज गिवन बाय संजय, ठीक है। ही ट्राइड टू मेंशन इट आउट, सम काइंड ऑफ ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज कौन से होते हैं। ऑनलाइन पता चल गया था प्लेटफॉर्म क्या है, रिसोर्सेज व्हिच हेल्प्स यू। रिसोर्सेज हमेशा वर्ड होगा पॉजिटिव, जो आपको यूजफुल इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं बेस्ड ऑन सम काइंड ऑफ एजुकेशन, यूटिलिटी, कोई जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज, कुछ भी आ जाता है। एंड देन सम एप्लीकेशंस यू कैन मेंशन। यूट्यूब का पॉइंट ही खुद स्टार्ट कर देते, डू नॉट गिव, यू हैव नॉट गिवन अ चांस टू देवव्रत ना बोलता। जो स्टार्ट, आई ऑलवेज टोल्ड यू, इधर गो फॉर द डायमेंशंस, फिर डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस ले आओ। आइडिया ले लेते, सौभाग्य ने जैसे डिफरेंट डायमेंशन का आइडिया दे दिया था, उससे लेते, वो आप कहीं और ही डाइग्रेस होना शुरू हो गया था सागर।
मैम, ये जियो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स भी नई ब्रांच है टोटल, तो उसके बारे में बोल
आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू एट द एंड व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड डाइग्रेसिंग की डिपेंडेंसी वगैरह की बातें होनी शुरू हुई ना, जब विनय का भी अच्छा चल रहा था, ही वाज गुड इन कंटेंट, ही वाज यू कैन से पार्टिसिपेटिव, he also started we should not be 100% dependent on the platforms, YouTube. मुझे समझ ही नहीं आया कि तुम लोग वहां पे कहाँ पहुंच गए. बात कर लो ब्लॉगिंग की, किसी ने ब्लॉगिंग की बात की, एवरीवन नाउ यू टॉक्ड अबाउट सम काइंड ऑफ अर्निंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स. तुम्हें नॉलेज कहाँ से मिलती है? तुमने कोई भी चीज अभी चेक करनी होती है ना, यू मेंशन आई थिंक हु मेंशन इट आउट, यूट्यूब पे आप रिव्यूज देखते हो. बोला था किसने बोला था? आई डोंट रिमेंबर दैट. जयेंद्र टोल्ड इट आउट. हाँ, यूट्यूब पे रिव्यूज देखते हो. दैट वाज अ गुड पॉइंट कि अपने रिव्यूज के लिए कोई ना कोई साइट पे जाना ही पड़ेगा ना. गूगल के अगर आप जाते हो, कोई प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाते हो, हर एक अपनी एप्लीकेशन ने ऐप बनाई हुई है. ब्यूटी प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए तो आप कहीं और आ जाओगे, नाइका पे आ जाओगे. तो ज्यादातर आप जब ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज की बात करते हो ना, आप एजुकेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म की बात करते हो. एजुकेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म्स कितने ही है? आप बोल सकते थे, कैटेगराइज कर सकते थे एज के बेसिस पे. बायजस इट टारगेट्स 1 to 5 years. उसके बाद वाले कुछ और एप्लीकेशंस आप कर सकते हो व्हिच हैव बिकम यू कैन से वेरी कॉमन. आपको इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स होते हैं. कितने प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं? वो चीजें करनी थी. ठीक है, तो दैट वाज ऑल नेगेटिव इन इट. नाउ कमिंग टू वन एंड ऑल, देवव्रत योर पॉइंटर वाज गुड, यू हैड अ गुड स्टार्ट, बट बीच में यू जस्ट मिस इट आउट. थोड़ा सा पार्टिसिपेटिव मोर करो. Should be more, a little bit of more participative, I would prefer, because introductory part was good, so that is why I started liking the content of yours. Clear? Second, Sameer, participation was very less. I expected more from you, but it is the first one, I think, in my slots and all, so I believe कि आगे से थोड़ा सा interactive ज़्यादा हो जाओ. ठीक है? और आपके pointers में it was not very good, it was just an average one. ठीक है? अनिल, your pointer for that was good कि जहाँ पे आपने, जब मैंने ये बोला था TG locker and all that, वो pointer बहुत अच्छा था because no one else mentioned it out. And that is actually you can download anywhere the certificates, आधार कार्ड, किसी को कोई भी चीज की चाहिए, right? COVID certificates and all that. So these are the applications which can they are kind of a identity proof to survive in India. So that is important. ठीक है? उसके बाद आ गया संजय इंट्रोडक्शन खुद मांग के ली थी and you were not able to justify. और वो इतना सोच के लग रहा था, जब इंट्रोडक्शन दे रही है ना, लिख लिया करो, ब्लफ ना करा करो बीच में, वहीं पे नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. तो चूज इंट्रोडक्शन इफ यू आर वेरी गुड एंड यू कैन से आपने लोगों को बोला था कि मैं खुद करूंगा, वो वहां पे गलती थी. उसके बाद जयेंद्र यू टॉक्ड अबाउट द रिसोर्सेज, नेचुरल अवेलेबिलिटी, दैट वाज ओके, बट थोड़ा पॉइंटर और बेटर हो सकता था. इससे पहले आई थिंक यू गेव अ पॉइंट, यूट्यूब पे ज्यादा डिस्कशन चल रही थी बार में. फेवरेट ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज दे डिपेंड अकॉर्डिंग टू योर प्रोफेशन, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर नीड. इट्स नॉट द फेवरेट जो हमने अभी सुना है, यूट्यूब बहुत ज्यादा है. ठीक है, वो आप एज ग्रुप्स के अकॉर्डिंग डायमेंशंस की बात करनी थी, आप एक पे स्टिक रहे थे. ठीक है, वो नहीं करना.
एक क्वेश्चन है मैम, एक क्वेश्चन था कि मैं ये टॉपिक में समझ रहा था कि बहुत सारे वैरायटीज को डिस्कस नहीं करना है, इसलिए मैं ये डिस्कशन लाया कि फेवरेट वर्सेस एडिक्शन वाला. तो ये गलत था क्या लाना टॉपिक बीच में?
या फेवरेट का मतलब ये होता है, देखो फेवरेट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द एज ग्रुप. आई थिंक जयेंद्र, अगर आप अपने बड़ों को पूछोगे, यू माइट बी वेरी हैप्पी टू सी इंस्टाग्राम एंड ऑल दैट. Do you think your parents and all that or your grandfather and all that would be enjoying the reel session and all that? नहीं करेंगे. Memes देखना अच्छा लगेगा उनको? नहीं अच्छा लगेगा. They will be more into some kind of a religious, spiritual. वो बोलेंगे गाना लगा दो, भगवद गीता का अगर ऑनलाइन फोल्डर है ना, वो लगा दो. तो हर एक का एक फेवरेट डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव है. We cannot say मेरा फेवरेट आपका फेवरेट सेम नहीं हो सकता. इसमें ये हो सकता है कि आप चैनलाइज करके what can be the favorite, it can depend on the age groups, it depends on the writing session, it depends upon the dance platform, singing platform, entertainment का platform है, कितने platforms है, उसके बेसिस पे डिवाइड करते हैं. ठीक है, तो टॉपिक को चेंज करना या कितना.
मैम फॉर एग्जांपल फॉर चिल्ड्रन गेम्स इज द फेवरेट वन, सो हाउ कैन वी include this one in favorite?
You can say for the entertainment purposes there are various games which are available online, right? तो आपने अभी देखा था like I don't remember even it was PUBG and all that was there. और भी कोई अभी games का बहुत सेशन था. तो it is all about, see I have knowledge about good in games, I don't know the names of games in it.
मैम
या देवराज
मैम एक्चुअली आपने टॉपिक देते टाइम बोला था कि योर फेवरेट ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज.
फेवरेट ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज, इट वाज फेवरेट ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज, दैट वाज तो यू डिस्कस ऑन योर्स. लेकिन उसमें ये भी आता है ना, आपने जनरिक.
मैम मुझे याद है आपने योर फेवरेट बोला था, तो फिर अब योर फेवरेट में तो अपने जो फेवरेट है तो उनको जस्टिफाई तो करना ही पड़ेगा. तो फिर लास्ट तक तो मतलब मुझे ये लोग मतलब ये दूसरा डायमेंशन दे रहे थे, तो फिर मुझे लगा कि फेवरेट तो एक हो सकता है, एक या दो हो सकते हैं. मतलब हर चीज यूजफुल होना और फेवरेट होने में हम फर्क है ना. मतलब जैसे फोन पे गूगल पे यू अच्छे हैं, गुड है, लेकिन फेवरेट नहीं है ना. तो फेवरेट तो मैम एक स्पेसिफिक हो सकता है या एक या दो चीज स्पेसिफिक हो सकती है, लेकिन हर चीज अच्छी है लेकिन फेवरेट तो नहीं हो सकती.
सी ग्रुप डिस्कशन में एक चीज को वैलिड रख लो, बाद में आपको जनरिक की तरफ जाना ही जाना है. It is not always a personal opinion. जब आप conclusion करते हो, what I say you go for the generic. when I say you in the introduction, what I say, you go for the generic. I never say अपना opinion अकेला देना है. ये होता है पहले आप generic चलो, फिर अपना perspective भी दो. अपने फेवरेट बताओ, बट बाद में आपने डिस्कशन तो करनी है ना. 30-40 मिनट सिर्फ अपने फेवरेट पे बात नहीं कर सकते. एंड दैट कैन नॉट मेक यू सर्वाइव इन अ डिस्कशन. और सर्वाइव ही नहीं होने देगा. वो अकेला अपना ही अपना बोलते रहोगे कि हाँ एक बार ही बोल दिया आपने, 2-3 लाइंस बोल दी, बट आफ्टर दैट यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस ऑफ इट. आपका फेवरेट एक भी तो नहीं आएगा. कभी आप सॉन्ग सुन रहे होगे, कभी प्ले स्टोर स्पॉटिफाई की बात की, ट्रैवलिंग में स्पॉटिफाई आ जाता है. कभी आप एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए गेम्स भी खेलते होगे, कभी आप कुछ पढ़ने के लिए कुछ अपनी इन शॉर्ट्स एप्लीकेशन भी करते होगे. हाउ कैन वन फेवरेट सर्वाइव? हमारे खुद के डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस होते हैं. यू पीपल माइट हैव डिफरेंट हॉबीज. स्पिरिचुअल के लिए डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस होगी. कोई एथलेटिक्स है आप लोगों में, तो उनके डिफरेंट डायमेंशन होंगे. एक दिन में एक इंसान के भी 4-5 डायमेंशन होंगे. हाउ कैन यू बी वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट? मेरा तो एक ही डायमेंशन है. पूरा दिन गाने भी नहीं सुन सकते हो.
मैम ये तो सब यूट्यूब पे एक ही जगह पे मिल जाता है ना, तो इसलिए एक ही फेवरेट हो गया था.
नहीं, it should not be. One is not a favorite. ठीक है? You have to think about different dimensions. That is a group discussion all about.
Ma'am, YouTube comes under which dimension, ma'am? That means
YouTube comes in entertainment plus it can be, you can say it is एक social में आ जाता है जिसमें आप everyone can get a channelize. इसमें तो monetary function भी mention कर सकते हो. Anyone can start. अब आजकल कितने लोग vlogging start कर रहे हैं for the monetary benefits and all that. Earning income का भी benefit है. ये है डिस्कशन करो. जब एक ने YouTube कर दिया, 2-3 मिनट डिस्कशन किया सबने, then talk about the next dimension. That is all about ना. एक कोई पकड़ लोगे तो how would you survive? बोरिंग बना दोगे. वो किसी और का पॉइंट अच्छा ना लगे पड़ेगा. That is why Saubhagya wins the, you can say, the proper route and of or this channelization, because he tried to bring different perspective. कि मैं ऑनलाइन PDF के लिए ये करता हूँ, मैं दूसरे के लिए ये करता हूँ. वो भी तो कुछ बता ही रहा था. YouTube में भी Saubhagya, don't you see YouTube?
Yes, ma'am, I do, but I have other sites where I find it useful.
Everyone has got YouTube. सभी देखते हैं, मैं भी देखती हूँ. ठीक है? Everyone watches the YouTube and all that, but ये है कि आपको थोड़ा जनरिक में मूव करना पड़ेगा. अब कोई मैंने टॉपिक कल भी क्या कौन सा दिया था, आई डोंट रिमेंबर द टॉपिक व्हिच आई गिव यू यस्टरडे, जब सारे डिफरेंट पे ही आ गए थे. तो ये थोड़े से आई थिंक टफ टॉपिक्स आ जाते हैं जिनको हैंडल करना सीख लो. इजी टॉपिक्स तो मैंने पहले एजुकेशन पे देना था आपको, वही कोविड ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन वही एजुकेशन पे चलना था, वो इजी हो जाता. हैव सम काइंड ऑफ अ टॉपिक्स व्हिच गिव यू मोर ऑफ थिंकिंग, मोर ऑफ क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग एंड अ जनरिक वन. ठीक है? तो ट्राई टू प्रैक्टिस इट आउट. उसमें सागर आई टोल्ड यू केतना नॉट गुड वन फ्रॉम माय साइड टुडे. You have, you can say, caliber to improve, so please improve it out. And when your content was good, but later you digressed it out, वो digression की तरफ नहीं जाना. Saubhagya, I praised you for 2-3 points today because you were the only one who tried to bring different dimensions, but it should not be participation more करो. आपने सिर्फ 1-2 points बोला और उसके बाद चुप हो जाते थे. ये भी नहीं होना चाहिए कि बीच में आया, एक dimension दिया और चला गया. ठीक है? उसको justify करो, अपने pointers को और लेकर आओ, किस किस तरह से help करता है, ये चीजें. टॉपिक को समझा करो. मैंने ये बोला था ना, अगर तो टॉपिक नॉर्मल है, इसमें नेगेटिव वाला कुछ नहीं था, प्रॉस कॉन्स वाला नहीं था, तो इट वुड बी स्वॉट एनालिसिस. स्वॉट करना मैंने बताया था, स्ट्रेंथ करना है, वीकनेस करना है, उसका क्या है, थ्रेटनिंग क्या है. और दूसरा होता है प्रॉस एंड कॉन्स वाला, पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव. उस तरह से चलो.
In GD, can we ask questions to any individual?
If you don't agree to someone, like अभी आप कर रहे थे, I think Sagar was doing it with the.
No, Devrat was asking questioning to Vinay.
मतलब आप मिस चल रहा था, तो it is okay, but it should be a valid one. If you are trying to, you can say, if you disagree with certain point, you can. If you want to shift your opinion, you can. It is not a debate, it is a discussion. And discussion में आप points नहीं भी मान सकते हो, मान भी सकते हो. पर वही है, जनरिक का हमेशा ध्यान रखा करो ग्रुप डिस्कशन में. ठीक है? अकेला अपना पर्सपेक्टिव देना है, पर जनरिक का भी ध्यान रखना है. ठीक है? And here it is not about speaking more, it is speaking quality, not over, you can say, over quantity. पर ये भी नहीं है समीर जैसा चुप ही रहना है. That was also negative कि समीर चुप ही बैठा हुआ है, वो देख रहा है कि क्या हो रहा है. Be interactive. अनिल के भी 2 पॉइंटर्स थे. अनिल बहुत अच्छा नहीं था, पर 2 पॉइंटर्स चलो मैं ये बोल रही हूँ कि अच्छे थे, बट ये है कि बोलो, पार्टिसिपेट करो, दिखो तो सही. If I'm observing you continuously, that is why I'm noting it down. तुम लोग तो गायब हो जाते हो बीच में. ठीक है? चलो, think about this topic more and ऐसे टॉपिक्स के लिए प्रिपेयर करो अच्छे से. All the best. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.